What's up, guys? Coach Matt and yougoprobaseball.com, and I'm here again with Antonelli Baseball. Matt Antonelli, Major League hitter, middle infielder for the Padres. We played in the Padres organization together, and he's going to talk about today what turning the barrel is and how to use turning the barrel for more bat speed, more power, just to be a better hitter.
Sure. Yeah, so let's talk about a couple things. One of the first things I talk with players about is when I'm swinging, I've got to find a way to create some type of stretch in my swing. So I compare it to an elastic band or a slingshot, where in order to shoot something, right? Let's just say I have an elastic and I'm going to pull an elastic back. If I want to shoot this elastic, I have to pull it back, stretch it to store energy. The more I pull back, the more energy that's stored. When I finally just literally let go of my finger, the elastic flies. So I can do that much further than if I try to push the elastic, right? Or if I don't pull it back and put enough stretch into it. So I start with that. Now, how do you relate that to the swing? So there's a couple of things. The first thing is when I get in position, right, and I pull back here and I get ready to launch the bat, here's the difference that I talk about versus what a lot of players kind of think they want to do, or young players especially try to do, is when I get here, instead of just trying to go forward, trying to get, you'll hear knob to the ball or down to the ball. So instead of just getting this happening right here, what I'm literally trying to do is when I launch and I start to turn and this leg is going to turn me this way, I want my bat and my upper body literally to go the other way. So my bat is going to be turned this way instead of push that way. So when I push this way, I lose any of that stretch that I created is lost because I'm turning this way, the bat's going this way, so everything's going in the same direction. So you lose that stretch. So when I create it, and now when I start to turn, my lower body and my upper body is launched back and my bat is launched back, well, now you create even more of that stretch. So this is coming here and this is going here, so now you've got more stretch than if both are just going the same way. So just think about the elastic, that's the easy part. Now when I do that, I'm going to create much more bat speed because now I've used my body in sequence, right? The right way. We talk a lot about the ground up, right? So again, this is powering me here and this is going to happen. My upper body's going to go back. I create the stretch and I create more bat speed. But not only that, now because my bat is turning this way, I'm going to enter the zone a lot deeper, okay? So again, if I do this, I'm going to enter the zone. I'm going to miss out in this early part of the zone. I'm going to use my upper body. It's really an upper body dominant swing. I'm not going to create a lot of bat speed and I'm not going to be on the same plane as the pitch. When I do this, now I'm creating bat speed. I'm using my body the right way, but now I can get in the zone early, stay in the zone for a long time. So you got better bat speed, you get on plane, you're going to be able to square the ball out much more consistently. So you got a bunch of things that are going to work for your swing versus kind of that, more of that old school kind of get the knob down to the ball, push the bat down to the ball.
Now let's say we've got a young kid, maybe 10, 12, 14 years old,
yep,
or their parents, coaches watching this. What is something they could do to work on it? Is it just a matter of repetitions? Or?
Right. I think the first thing is to get into the right position. So we talked a little bit earlier about how to, the load and whether it's dropping the hands is bad or how do I want to load the bat. All I talk to the guys about is literally, I want to get in position by, as I move forward, I just want to pull back right here. So I just think about it, it's almost like a feeling of like you're going to almost row something, like start a lawnmower. It's more subtle than that move, but it's right here. So I literally use my back to get myself in position. I don't push my hands back, right? You hear a lot of guys say get your hands back, but I can get them back a whole bunch of different ways. I want to feel like I'm pulling them back. So now once I feel this right here, now once I go, all I'm literally doing is this back rear arm right here is going to start to work under, right? And it's a feeling of literally just this right here. So I'm going to work the barrel back. So instead of pushing this way, I get this feeling where I'm kind of getting palm up earlier in the swing. So instead of getting down and trying to get palm up here or never getting palm up, this is the launch of my swing. I start to get palm up back here, my barrel goes back, and I think about just, we talk about turning the barrel, but if you think about the knob, literally just turning the knob deeper. So again, here's the opposite. Here's knob down to the ball. Knob never turns, right? Knob's going down, 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 down. and the barrel's gonna follow the knob. So if I'm just knob here, well then my barrel's gonna go down through the ball. If I can start to feel the knob, if you just go slow motion, feel the knob turning deeper back here. Well now, all of a sudden, when I start to get into here, my knob is facing the pitcher. Now my barrel is gonna replace my knob and I'll be on path. So there's a bunch of different drills that you can do with it. You know, we do a lot of different drills. A real simple one, we'll face forward and we'll just pull back right here. And from this position, if you just keep your right foot in the ground and just kind of coil around that right leg, you can really feel as you launch here, thinking about taking your upper body back, taking the barrel back and turning the knob and just making contact. When I do this drill, I really feel myself having to get turned this way. So that's an easy drill. Again, there's a bunch of them. But I think once you get the concept of what you're kind of trying to do, just get in the mirror, go slow, get that feel, and you'll all of a sudden go, wow, I usually, and a lot of players go, wow, I usually try to power the bat down to the ball here, and now all I gotta do is get into position and turn the knob a little bit deeper. They start to finally pick it up and get it.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome information. That's actually turning the barrel. The first time I heard that was on your YouTube channel, man. So I'm learning from your channel all the time.
Thank you.
Guys, if you haven't checked out his channel, you gotta go over there and subscribe, man, because he got some great information. Antonelli Baseball. I'll leave the link down below. Check him out.
Oh, you okay?